Okay, so it is officially summer, and if you've been around here a while or you follow me on Instagram, you know that I take most of the summer off. Like, most of the summer is spent not working around the Jessica Stansberry headquarters. And let me tell you, it took a while for me to get to the point where I could take the entire summer off, or at least 90% of it. And every time I mention it, I get questions of like, how do I do that? How do I take the summers off? How do I make sure my business doesn't die while I take the summers off? And funnily enough, you're actually gonna be watching this video while I am on a 2-week-long vacation with my family. So it's kind of one of those things where I'm in the middle of doing it. So I want to tell you how I prep to take the summers off and still make money, so that regardless of what the reason is you need to take time off, whether it's, you know, your health, your family, summers, whatever, you can prep to take time off and still make money in the background. So I take summers off because there's only 18 summers with my children, right? Like, each kid, I only am guaranteed 18 summers with each one. I don't want to spend it all like with them doing their own thing and me in here in my office working. And for a lot of time, a lot of like vacations and school things in the beginning of my business, I totally did. Like, I would get really frustrated at them because they wouldn't be quiet when I was trying to film videos or whatever. I just got to the point where summers are our time. If I want to take the kids to the pool, which by the way, the one by our house is closed because the roof blew off of it, and we only have one other pool in the whole county that's included in a golf club membership. So that's frustrating because pool time is probably not our thing this summer. But if I want to take the kids to the pool, if I want to hit the river because we just bought kayaks, if I want to go and visit my sister-in-law for a week, I can. Like, I just want summers to be a time when we can do what we want to do, because you never get that time back, right? The really awesome part is that I've been taking summers off for years now, and I still make just as much money in the summer as I do in the rest of the year. And how? Might be your next question. And really, the like number one thing I can tell you, the number one reason I can do this is that we prepare ahead of time. We know every single year that the summer is a slowdown period for Jessica, that the summer is not a time when I'm going to be doing launches or when I'm going to schedule really anything outside of the things that have to get done. So we know this ahead of time. And I'm going to talk in a minute about like how we prepare, how we make sure there's like still money coming in, all of that going forward. But first and foremost, I have spent the last several years of my business building up my passive income streams so that if I need to take time off, they are there. I want my business to be able to make money whether I am physically here in my office or not. And that is really, really important to me. Actually, time freedom is probably like my most important quality and thing that I value in life, is like being able to do what I want when I want. And to build a business around that has been a major priority. Now, I'm going to talk about my passive income because I need you to understand how this all fits together. But I also want to put a little disclaimer here. If you are in some type of service business or something of that realm where you are reliant on someone else and like the service you're performing for them to make money, I understand that this doesn't feel possible. It still is. You could still make most of your money the other, 9 months out of the year and still take your summers off. But I understand that this doesn't feel as like tangible and as much of something as you can do, which is why I highly recommend building passive income regardless of what your business type is, okay? So if you're not there yet, just know you can get there. I spent a lot of time working all the time because I had a web design business and I was at my client's beck and call. But you can get there, and I understand if you're not there yet, but the best way to make sure your business, your channel, your content, whatever, is making money without you having to be present is to dive into passive income. Now, I have a ton, like a metric poop ton of content here on this channel about passive income. You can do affiliate marketing, you can sell merch, have courses, you can have funnels, you can have ads running. Like, passive income is kind of limitless at this point, especially at this like stage in the world, which is spectacular, but in some way, shape, or form, you need passive income. And you have to figure out what versions of passive income make the most sense for you and your business. And for creators here on YouTube, creators on Instagram, creators in general, having some type of physical merch or physical product is always a goal, usually, and is a great way to make passive income if you use a drop shipping company. So I want to take a second to talk about today's sponsor, Printify. Printify makes it really freaking easy to design and sell custom merch on the internet with their print-on-demand drop shipping, which means that you literally design it, you upload it to Printify, and you promote your Printify shop to your people. And when they purchase, Printify does the rest of the work and sends you a check. It's about as passive as it comes. If you're looking to create any type of merch from like hats to pins to mouse pads to t-shirts to like whatever you've dreamed of, Printify is an amazing place to start because they have over 650 different types of products to choose from. Literally all you have to do is go to printify.com, set up an account, pick the products you want to sell, add the designs to them you want to add, and then publish those products on a sales platform like Etsy or Shopify. And boom. Easy money for you, honey. Oh, and did I mention that you get to pick the pricing for your products? You get to decide how much you want to charge for things based on how much of a profit margin you want to take from that product, which is just spectacular. So if creating physical products, if creating merch sounds like an awesome way that you want to start making passive income, I would highly recommend Printify. All you need to do is check out the link below in the description and use code Jessica30 to get 30 days free of Printify's premium service where you can get up to 20% off all of the products. There's some instructions below with the code and the link on how to apply that code when you sign up, but use Jessica30 at checkout and you will be a passive income making ninja in no time. Okay, so in addition to spending years building up my passive income through things like merch and digital products and courses and things that make me money without me having to physically be around to make that happen, we also prepare for this time. We don't go into summer just like flying blind and being like, well, Jessica's not here and my team just like handles it. Although they do because they are awesome, but we do some actual preparation to make sure the business and the content is ready for me to take some time off. The first way that we like actually prep for summers off is that we are doing big launches and things for my courses, which are the bulk of my income, other times throughout the year, and preparing those dates and like times when things will launch, excluding the summer and understanding that I'm gonna take the summer off. So we might do 3 launches before the summer or 4 launches before the summer and then 4 in the fall, but we always skip the summer. That actually accomplishes a few things. One, it means I'm not having to like launch anything in the summer because launches are a big deal and I have to put a lot of work in when I launch something. But 2, it also means that we have payment plans trickling in over the summer from the launches that we have done up until that point. So a lot of my courses have payment plans of 3 or 6 months. And so if we're launching ahead of summer, we still have months of payment plans going. So there's always income from those courses flowing in. And I always do like a little double check of my sales funnels and things that I can make sure are running appropriately to make sure that they are throwing sales my way throughout the summer. That kind of falls into passive income, but kind of falls into what I'm talking about. So I thought I would mention it here. Okay, so this one's kind of meta because it's actually what I'm doing right now. As I mentioned that when you're seeing this, I will actually be on a trip out west. I will not be here. I am not here. This is a figment of your imagination because I'm batching my content. I make sure to batch my content throughout the months leading up to the summer so that I'm not having to sit down and record that much in the summer months since I know I want to take off. So some people would just take the time off from uploading their content on the platform or whatever, but I really don't like to do that because it takes me a while to get the algorithm to get YouTube to see that I'm not going to leave them again. You know, it's kind of like if your boyfriend like just left you and like didn't call for you know, 2 months and then he showed back up, would you trust that he's not just gonna do it again? No. And YouTube doesn't trust me, you know, if I do that, if I just like drop it and leave and then come back. So I don't really like to like spend my fall trying to convince YouTube that I'm here and I'm back and it's okay. So I like to batch out my content. But what I have done this summer and any other summer when I was publishing 2 times a week during the rest of the year is that I take my publishing schedule down to once a week and then I batch record. So I'm actually filming this in May. It is actually already summer break here. My kids are already home. They are here right now. This is our day this week that Mama has to work, and that is okay. I'm fully okay with there being 1 day a week or 1/2 day a week where I'm working, because like, what is that in the grand scheme of things, right? So I batch my content for that time off so that I'm not filming a lot during that time, because that's kind of the whole point. So before I left, again, very meta because I'm still here right now, but I'm not when you're seeing this. So before I left for the trip I'm currently on when you're watching this, my goal was to batch film through July. So I have all of the content for June filmed. This video I'm filming here is the last video I need for the month of June. Then after I get done with this video, I'm going to film one for the month of July today. And then one day next week, I'm gonna film 2 more for July and be batched out for the whole month of July too. If I get some extra time, I probably will go ahead and batch a couple for August, but I'm not that concerned about that because my biggest thing is we're going on this 2-week trip with my husband's family. I don't want to get off of that trip and immediately have to film videos to go up the next week or even the next week, because I know I'm gonna be exhausted. 2 weeks on the road with my children and my in-laws. Y'all, just send prayers. Send prayers. So my plan is to make sure I'm filmed through July. So if I want to release some extra fun videos for you, I can, but if not, I'm good, and I still have content going out into the world. And actually I do have some fun videos coming to you. So this trip is one that we have planned for years, like years and years. We have tried to go out west and visit the out west things because my husband is a country boy and he loves the out west things. But between like work schedules, school schedules, and then COVID, we haven't really been able to like put all the pieces together because of how many people were traveling together on this trip. But my point is, we've been planning this for a while. I was not about to go out there and not like work on my filmmaking and photography skills. I have the equipment. I have a really expensive camera I'm filming this on. I have the tripods and the microphones and the drones and like whatever else is. And so I'm using this trip as a way for me to kind of work these skills that I would love to get better at, but I don't really have a lot of opportunity to do. So I'm hoping to drop a few vlogs from the trip. You may have already seen one. If not, there's definitely going to be one after I get back. So that also kind of removes the like pressure to have to create anything in a specific way. Like I can just create what I want to create because I'm already batched out for my main content. Okay, so this last thing is one that I'm so thankful for, and I know that not everybody has, but as you get to the point where you can, you should, and that is that I have a team to handle the business while I'm gone. I have 2 awesome employees and some contractors who literally run my business for me. My operations manager, Laura, legit steers the ship. She is amazing, and she is handling the business while I'm not really working much in the summer. They know that I'm not working much, so they know that like they need to handle it. They know that there's not a lot they need to come to me for. I have a customer service assistant who's handling that. If I have something come up that I need to take care of, she'll let me know. Otherwise, I probably won't open my inbox for months. I have video editors that I contract with where I'm sending them this footage and they are taking care of that. So even if I have to film during the summer, I don't have to edit, and that is spec-frickin-tacular. I didn't have that for a really long time. I was still able to take the summers off without a team. Now, I've had a virtual assistant or someone in some way helping me in my business since 2015, so it has been a long time. But before that, I still was able to do these things because I was putting the pieces in place before the summer. So my point is, if you want to take time off, plan for it. Figure it out. Sometimes we are forced to take time off when we didn't mean to. Like when I got COVID in January, I missed a couple of uploads on my channel because I wasn't batched out because I didn't think I needed to be. And then COVID was like, yeah, girl, you're not filming videos today. And things definitely happen. But here's the thing with my business. No, I don't want to not publish content here on YouTube because YouTube is a substantial amount of my income. But also, if I have to go for a period without publishing here, it's okay because I have a ton of old content that's working for me and sending people to my things and keeping my platform alive and making me money from AdSense and my passive income. But two, I have other things that are helping me do that too. I have Instagram where I have systems built out. I have sales funnels that are running. I have a website and ads that I run that make things work. Really, the whole point of this video is just to show you how I'm able to do that and to hopefully show you how you can too if that is something you want to do in whatever the scenario is. All right, so that is all for me today. I hope you're enjoying your summer, first of all. And second of all, if you want to check out Printify to help you make passive income with drop shipping, make sure you click the link below and use Jessica30 to get a free 30-day trial of their premium membership, which gets you discounts on their products, which just helps you, whatever, make more money. So if you want to try that, link below. Until next time, bye y'all.